Welcome back to the channel. So if you want to buy land in Madagascar, on the mainland there's two types of land. You've got a land that's got government paperwork with title born they call it, which is it's got title, and the born is the pieces of rock, like a piece of stone that they put on every corner of your land. They put one of these pieces of stone, and they measure it and they put it in the government office on the map, on their plans of the government land plans, saying that land there is a title number this and it's owned by this person. That's the first type of land. The other type of land that you get is land which is activant. It's basically land that's sold by one person who has a piece of paper saying he bought it from this person on this date. This is the size of the land, this is the location of the land, it's signed by him, it's signed by the person he bought it off, and it's also signed by the local president, which is basically like a little local mayor, or somebody who looks after one little community. Like Nosy Be here, you'll have one person that looks after it, right? Then he takes that piece of paper with you, the buyer, to the president, and you say, I want to buy this land. The president says, yeah, I know that man, I know that's my signature on the paperwork, or that's the previous president's signature. No problem, give us your ID card. And the buyer, it has to be Malagasy, buys it, unless you buy it through a company. Now, if you're buying it through a company, you won't use a local president. You'll go to a legal solicitor called a notary, yeah, and he'll do the deal with that piece of paper and then you'll own it. If you got a Malagasy wife, you can put it in Malagasy wife's or Malagasy husband's name. No guarantee that you'll keep it though, because maybe you end up getting divorced and they'll take it all. If you know they're going to go off with the land, whatever they've got that's in their name, bye bye. It can happen quite easily, depending on what sort of marriage you've got and what sort of deal you do. When I got married, my wife was like, yeah, if we divorce, you keep everything. And I said, no, just put it, if we divorce, that you get half, I get half. And then it's in the marriage contract basically that you get. So there you go. Then you've got Nosy Be Island, which is a completely different kettle of fish. This whole island is what used to be a sugarcane plantation. Now the company that basically owned all the land, they've gone bankrupt. When they went bankrupt, they give loads of their staff, because they didn't pay their wages, they give like 2,000 members of staff 400 meters of terrain each, or if they were a manager, they got even bigger plots. Gave it to them, give them the paperwork to say, yeah, you now own that land, it's yours. Similar on paper similar to an activant. And then those people, they can then take that piece of paper to the local president and they can swap ownership of it. They can also apply for a full book with the government because they've got that type of paperwork. You then get a different type of paperwork where it's occupied terrain, where somebody basically in the past has come along and they've occupied the land after the sugarcane company is shut down, and they've got a basic paperwork from the president to say they're occupying, or from the sugarcane company to say they're occupying the land. They're using the land for farming, or to have a simple hut on it, whatever it may be. The occupied land, it's kind of in no man's land, at the moment, the whole deal, because obviously the sugarcane company has gone bust, and they're not doing any paperwork with property at the moment, even though there is a manager still in existence for the company and a small group of staff on the island. But most of the land here is occupied land, and you do have paperwork for it, but it's pretty basic paperwork. So it's not 100% guaranteed like you can keep it, but it basically is yours, because there's thousands of people on Nosy Be who have occupied land, and the sugarcane company that went bust, it can't take everybody to the justice and say, boom, I want the land back. It's not possible, because if they do that, hundreds of people will go to the justice and say, no, we're not agreeing to this man's land being taken, blah de blah, and they'll back you up. So it's going to be your land, but you can only build on certain plots. Some of it is like freshly occupied, where it's just farmland and that. Then you get other ones where it's built up like this. Now, if you find somebody who's got an occupied piece of land here, right in the centre of the screen, that with those small huts on. There's buildings on the whole area, yeah? So there's no problem for you to buy that land and build on it. It's no problem. And if you find land which is covered in bananas and that, and you can't see a building anywhere, that's going to be maybe a problem. You try and build on it, and the sugarcane boss, who's the manager on the island still, will come along and say, hey, stop doing that, stop putting wooden posts in the ground, stop putting a barrier up, stop building, stop doing anything, or I'll get the gendarmerie. Yeah, and that goes on. It's happened to me on my land, but I paid like €6,000 for a small, 1,200 square metre right on this main road here, further down that way. A brilliant plot, and eventually I'll be able to do something with it, but I don't know when. So there you go, that's the land in Madagascar. If you want to buy, you can buy through an estate agent. They'll do all the paperwork and they'll guarantee it's yours, and nobody's going to come and try and take it away. You want to buy cheap land, you can buy it from a local and hope that everything's good and there's no problems, and nobody comes along and puts an objection against you buying it with the government, because then you've got problems. That's it. It's tricky. I can help you out with land purchase. If you need any help, I can give you advice on different plots, different areas, different places. But it's possible to buy land with no problems whatsoever, build your house and live happily ever after. You can even start a company and you can put the land in a company name. If you're a foreigner, you can own the land for 99 years. You can get it on a 99-year lease, which is not so bad. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a sub. See you in the next video.